hello, my friends. Like my new hat? Yeah, yes. Let them up. I can't find anything Mob Psycho. It's all My Hero Academia, Assassination Classroom, Demon Slayer stuff, which I will start getting when I do eventually watch that show. But also, my little chihuahua, she is with me because she hates being alone. So, which is fine. But I bought this hat, and I also bought some My Hero Academia socks with the big three on it. Mirio, Tamajiki, and I'm forgetting the girl's name. Dang it. And then also just two kind of generic MHA socks. So, I was dressed super nerdy. I couldn't find my hat, but my sister and I went out one time to get some groceries, and I was wearing my slip-ons with my MHA socks, really colorful patterned pants, and then my Rinchan hoodie, which I wear occasionally, and when it gets colder, I'll start wearing a bit more. It's a really beautiful day today. It's windy and warm and nice. So when I finish recording, windows are going up, curtains are being opened, heat's all turned off. I'm like, let's save some money today because it's a beautiful day. Did a little bit of work outside, but mainly I've been on the phone, kind of running around. It's very frustrating when you're trying to do things for your family and you realize, like, wait a minute. This probably wouldn't have been a problem if you just told me, hey, I know you're asking for this, but maybe let's try this, which is the in-between where he is now and where you want him to be. Instead, I'm trying to fight and figure out things on my own. So it's incredibly frustrating. And I also ended up talking to a woman who I found out she mentioned how her daughter was on chemo for 2 years and didn't even have cancer, but the doctors thought she did. So this little girl had to endure that. So there's definitely, do not, I know you want to trust your doctors, but always try to, do your own little bit of research to some degree, because either it's one, they make mistakes, they're overconfident, or they are incompetent. And you will find incompetency and lazy within every field. Unfortunately, it's also rife in the medical field. So, what I'm saying is, especially when it comes to family and cancer, do your research. I know it's hard, but do your research and see if you can poke a little bit, push back at the doctors, and see if we can kind of help things or not create some heartache. But it's very frustrating. So there's hope that instead of he's not ready for an acute facility, he'll be moved to, our hope is, because we said, no, you're right, he can't handle acute and intensive therapy, but what about a skilled nursing facility, which is very confusing because apparently that's rehabilitation, but you just think, well, wait a minute, you're a hospital, shouldn't you have skilled nurses? No, it's a type of in-between therapy between the acute intensive therapy and not having any therapy at all. So, it's exhausting. Again, a reminder that when I have finished Mob Psycho 100 and My Hero Academia, I would like to know what the next anime will be. So right now, the two front runners, according to Patreon, are Demon Slayer and Haikyuu. I think I gotta check it again. I think Demon Slayer is the one that's more ahead. Again, when I get to a certain amount of subscribers and the community page is allowed to be used again, I will use that to do polling. But again, if you're on Patreon, your votes have more weight to it. So definitely sign up. You also get things early. And you'll also be getting access to the live action shows that I reacted to on my previous channel, that because of how they are currently edited, I can't have them on this channel until I figure out how to do live action stuff. So right now it's like almost pure anime until I can figure out how to do live action again. Because I want to do live action again, I want to get back into music. But right now it's all about sticking with what I'm currently reacting to and posting old videos. But again, if you want access to that stuff, I'm on Patreon. And there are tiers, so don't worry. Just rubbing her head, just rubbing her noggin. But right now, Demon Slayer is pulling ahead as the front runner. Eventually, I will react to both shows, but it's about what's next. I've already confirmed that after I finish Sound Euphonium, that I will be reacting to K-On!, another KyoAni anime. Anime Thursday might just almost become pure KyoAni, and then all the other anime days will be like other studios. So you never know. Right? She's just staring at me because she's the cutest little thing with her little nosy. Okay, this show is fire. Season 2 is going to be fire. It's going to be such a fun time. I'm really excited for Mob as he's in his final year of middle school and as he's kind of growing and maturing emotionally, because as he's doing so, he'll learn how to better control his feelings and he'll be less likely to hit 100. No, he's just like, just scratch me. Anyway, this show is fire. The animation creativity is just amazing. If you are running it, if you have an art student, or if you're doing animation and you want to show your students, hey, here's just a taste of what animation can be, you've got to show them Violet Evergarden, or anything KyoAni really. But like KyoAni, when they get to do their style, like take light novels that don't have previous art designs and apply their style to it. And you gotta show them this show too, because the quality is very different, but it's really a style thing. But because of the style of Mob, what it can do, Violet Evergarden can't do. So there's, I don't know, a certain realism in shows like Violet Evergarden and Sound Euphonium that they wouldn't be able to pull the really grotesque, strange, weird faces that we see with a lot of the one artwork. Anyway, anything else to add? Anything else to say? You have something to say? No, she's sitting at me with a little paw on my leg. If you're watching on YouTube, there is no sound. Partial image keeps the partial translucent image keeps the copyright monsters mostly at bay when you post things after the fact. Also, I found a way to post my One Punch Man videos. That way you can see the pips, because weirdly enough, they got blocked on BitChute, which is so odd. But my videos weren't the only ones, so it looks like somebody was like scouring through like BitChutes somehow. But all of my videos got blocked. I found another way to upload them properly, so you'll be able to see them. The only problem is, I guess I'm not sure how or why, but there is no video for the episode 10. There's a pip video for episode 10 of season 1, but there's no like edited review video. So the link for that episode is going to be in the descriptions of episodes 9 and 11. So that way y'all can see it. And I might also just put it in a new pre-recorded clip and say, hey, I don't know what happened to the file. The necessary information, what you're looking for, though, is down below. So I might do something like that. She is just loving being scratched. Anyway, for watching YouTube, no sound, partial image keeps the copyright monsters at bay, but you can follow along. There is a countdown timer. You can't miss it. Let's dive right in. Playing with my lighting again. Maybe a warmer light when it's daytime is better. Can someone tell me what he's eating? Because it looks absolutely delicious and he eats it all the time. We're just looking up urban legends. I love how last episode I was like, yeah, there's like barely any CGI. And like the intro is so CGI, but it's fire. It's a beautiful mixture of CGI and 2D work. It's a big cast this season. Yo, I'm so excited for season 3, man. Gosh, which means I'm super excited to see how season 2 ends. Oh, I started watching it at the like perfect time. I just love how supportive they are of Mob. Ooh, wow. There was Ritsu. I couldn't tell what that guy was. Maybe a new player? Another new player? There's the guy with the katana. And then there's the orange kid. Looks like he's fighting against his own father. And there's someone next to the man. It's funny because of how similar Mob and Ritsu look. Sometimes when Mob's hair is all... it's hard to tell them apart. But I just have to assume that the person in the middle is Mob. Urban legend. I hope this is a really goofy, like, Reagan-focused episode, because it'd be so much fun. So he's looking up urban legends? It's because of how old he was. They were pretty popular when I was really little, too, actually. So they were pretty popular across the board around that time. The Dragger. Is that the woman from the well, then? Schadenfreude, yeah. Yeah, and that's a really tiny flag. I didn't think it through. Who's the man with the giant beads and the Buddha belly? Spiritual union? Also? Foodland Safari. Con business. He's very Buddha-esque, except for his hair. For his free psychic rings. I love how it's split screen, like, with their bodies. Look how Mob has this really cute giant plate of fries. The spirit of a middle-aged man. So he still can't see anything, or he can only see some spirits. Dude, this guy does research. Oh. Sudden spread of it. So somebody started that website and just been kicking stuff off, or Spirit has. This man actually really believes in what he does. We can combo deal. Whoa! Contact, communicate, consult. Oh, he purposely is trying to hide from him. He does seem to do everything by me. Reagan is such a con man, but he's also kind of concerned for people still. It's so weird to kind of... It's a difficult guy. Kind of like that. I wouldn't say he's a heart of gold, but... I think there is. And it's attracting phenomena to him. Oh, there's the red coat. Dude, you're freaking him out. Get out of there, you moron! Ew! He's a flasher! Ooh, now he's a pervert. Nice. Nice. Yes, you do look it. Real pervert. Fake for the dog. Oh, he did hurt them. Dang. PTA. If he did. I think he just likes dogs. He likes dogs. Ooh. Well, right now we just established that the dog, human-faced dog, is just a dog. The redcoat's a pervert flasher of children. Something else might be going on though, especially the dragger. Oh, he's nasty! Oh, in the preview, he's the one that Dimples possesses. Dude's messed up and pervert. Dude's really messed up. Gosh! He's messed up. Which is perfect for Dimple to possess. Ooh, will the actual dragger come out? Or is this when Dimple's will possess him? Now this is where the dragger comes out. Ooh, look, I love the application of the white and the purple. Makes the trees glow. Because sometimes trees do look like they're glowing. Ooh, the voice acting on that. Nice. Oh, she transferred it back onto him. Oh, that's so gross. Ooh, she killed him. Oh no, I don't think that's Dimple, that's actually him. So he's actually really psychic to some degree. Oh, gosh. I'm glad Dimples did follow him. Oh, halfway. Ooh, look at that. With, like, the way the city's washed down and all of that in the red raincoat. So it's interesting to see, like, okay, some of these things are just being just, like, some of these urban legends are just, you know, silly rumors. And if it started by kids, you know, the human-faced dog. Oh, it's just a dog with marker on him. The red coat is just a perverted pedophile. Well, I mean, by being a pedophile, he's a pervert. But, you know, he's just messed up, evil, perverted, pedophile, list it all. But the dragger is real. And as soon as I saw the pictures, I was like, oh, she's real. So, and she is a force to be reckoned with. Now, there was a little bit of actual, like, psychic work there with what he was doing. So he has abilities, which is why he's so serious with his bookwork and stuff. Versus Reagan, who's like an actual con artist. He was only able to see Dimples when Dimples kind of lets him. So, it's a good thing he did want Dimples to follow him because he's gonna get killed by her. Also, I was like, oh, that's kind of like hard to watch because I was like, oh, his butt and like his legs. Like, I hate butt shots. Like, real life cartoon, just hate it. I know this can't be comfortable, but the dude's like out. I don't know if she pulled down the water yet and actually killed him, but definitely a danger to force to be reckoned with. I love this. What this beautiful, amazing art style. They really like, or like, hey, you think we were creative last season? We're gonna be really creative this season. Nice. Yes! Ooh, nasty. Ooh. Still hurt him, but thankfully he has his fat there. Of course. Ugh. He's real. Ew. Jeez, she's nasty. Man, this fight is crazy good. Oh! Oh, that's such a great, like, plot development and, like, character, like, moment development. Where because of just him being out of shape and being old, even, his body has limitations, even with Dimples possessing him. Mom. Interesting way of approaching urban legends. Oh! Frogs can swim. Oh, that's not water, that's the dirt. She's sinking. She's sinking the forest. Whoa, man, y'all, she's a force to be reckoned with. He is. He doesn't know about them. He never hears about them. No one talks to them about him. This is when him being unpopular is saving his life. Nice. And of course, the man with no psychic powers is covered in mud. Kind of character she is. Dude, you look scary. Oh, dude, the flasher. Ooh, his butt. She grew up, lip service. No, we'll see him again. Forgot about that one. Hmm. A little bit of a flashback to the other episode 1 of last season. She's not spiritual. No, because she's not. No, she's just some old lady running. That's why does he have little legs? He doesn't need legs. Oh, look at that! Why does he have little legs? Oh, Mob has no stamina. She's just a super fast lady running. Aw, honey. Ding. First traumatic experience with urban legends. It is shady. It's terribly designed. But man, that's a 2000s website. That is a homemade 2000s website. I don't remember this being the outro last season. I mean, last episode. No, this wasn't the outro last episode. I don't recognize it. I know, he runs every day, but he's so sad. This little cute, like chibi, like children's drawing. Oh, these designs are so cute. This would be fun to own, like a booklet of Mob Psycho 100 art. Like, that would be an art binder to own. Look at them. Oh, they're all cute. So he is coming back around. I knew it. I don't recognize the blonde guy with the eyebrows. Like that one in the middle. Ooh, the flower. I guess that's Mob's new entourage. Ooh. Alright, let's talk about the show. Well, this show is, as usual, absolutely amazing. A fun time. It always is. The art style, like I said, last season they were super creative. This season they were like, watch us be even more creative. With the style, with the designs, with the type of artwork, with the medium they were using. Some of it's like traditional, like animation style. Some of it is like watercolor. Some of it's like chalk. Some of it's pastel. Some of it's more like pencil work or like paper work, paper cutout. So it is the creativity and the work put in this show. Because the work put in this show, it doesn't look like it, but like I said, it's probably equal to the work put into the Kyo, Annie. Like, I'm going to keep using Violet Evergarden. Because Violet Evergarden is incredibly detailed and beautiful artwork. And it takes a long time to make well. And it takes really talented artists. Even though everything looks very simplified in this anime, it also takes very talented artists to do a whole array of designs and styles. And to make sure that the designs and styles, like with the video game thing, flows and makes sense with the anime. It doesn't pull you out, because you couldn't have in Sound Euphonium that, video game kind of scene, but it makes sense in Mob Psycho 100. It makes sense in One Punch Man too. Now, One Punch Man, it leans into like the grotesque and the exaggeration and kind of the stretching, and some of the fight scenes are very similar as well, obviously. But there's something about, but the creativity and the variety that we experience with Mob Psycho 100 is not what we experience in One Punch Man. One Punch Man is a very consistent style that pushes its boundaries and kind of does very typical anime things. Mob Psycho 100 is like, watch us go crazy with all this cool art stuff. So, like I said, if you had like an animation studio or art class and you wanted to show them, both of these anime are super popular, but they're also super different, and they have different styles and ways of, Violet Evergarden's more serious, more kind of grounded in reality. Mob Psycho 100 is like not. And so you really get to see, it's like, hey, no matter what your style is, you can still create good work, because at the center of it is strong, consistent animation, sensible rules. They're not breaking their rules within their animation style. Everything makes sense. Everything flows really well. And of course, at the center is good writing, because you can have a really beautiful show, if the writing sucks, people aren't going to remember it very much, or maybe not even like it very much. And at the same time, if you have great writing, but your animation is kind of meh, people aren't going to like it as much either. Now, they'll be a little more accepting, or maybe they'll overlook some of the janky stuff, but if the writing is really good. But you only want both, especially with animation, for sure. That's why people are complaining about Crunchyroll's waste of money on High Guardian Spice, because not only is it bad writing, but it's bad animation too. Now, I never watched an episode, so I can't speak on the writing. I don't really want to, I never will. But I've seen clips on the animation, and it's atrocious. So don't claim to be doing something new and groundbreaking when you really haven't been. Nothing in that anime, from the clips I've seen on YouTube, are groundbreaking in any way. Like, true anime studios have done it, and done it better! Writing-wise, art-wise. So, what a waste of money. What a waste of money. That's so irritating. Anyway, thank you. That's why it's not too, why I'm not as guilty that I don't watch on Crunchyroll anymore, because Crunchyroll is kind of a jerk. I probably isn't going to change much, even though Funimation owns it now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies. I'm loving meeting these new characters. I'm loving the growth of Mob and kind of working with his feelings and being okay with crying or being scared or other stuff. So, working through that, I love how, even though Dimples is Dimples and Reagan are very self-serving in a lot of ways versus Mob, who's totally not. There are parts of them where, like, Reagan's like, hey, I need you to actually, in all seriousness, follow him, because if something bad happens to him, I feel really bad, because this is my fault, I dragged him into this. At the same time, we saw a moment with Dimples where he was like, if I let this guy die, Shigeo, Mob is going to be very disappointed in me. So, it is interesting, and it is fun and to enjoy, and kind of a little frustrating when you've got characters that can be a little intolerable at times. But then they, within the same episode, they do something, you're like, dang, that was pretty cool and nice. So, yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. The Reagan can be such a con artist, but so caring at the same time. I'm like, oh, dang it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.